welcome everyone to your anime reviews. And on today's anime review, we'll begin our ultimate breakdown of all of Dragon Ball. Yes, we're starting off with Dragon Ball, the arc one of Dragon Ball, and we'll go through until we finish all of Dragon Ball stuff. So let's get started. Make sure you guys hit the like, comment, and subscribe. That will help out the video greatly and help me out to continue making videos. Let's be honest here. So let's start off with Dragon Ball. So Dragon Ball Arc One, which is the Emperor Pilaf arc. Yes, Emperor Pilaf was the very first villain of the Dragon Ball universe. With him being the first one, this covers episodes 1 through 13 in the anime and chapters 1 through 23 of the manga. So we get introduced so much stuff here, so much stuff that happened, so much details that happened that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about it right here in this video. So first of all, we get to meet Goku. We get to meet Goku with the monkey tail and the magic stuff that lives alone in the mountains with no. That's about it. That's pretty much it. We don't really know much about him. Whenever Bulma pulls around, she realizes Goku has the 4-star Dragon Ball, which something that Goku kept because of his grandfather who had passed away, and a backstory that we'll probably get to at some point. We'll probably get to at some point. But with that being said, Bulma asked Goku to come team up with him to go look for the Dragon Ball so they can pretty much make the dragon appear and make a wish. Something that Goku didn't know nothing about until later on in this arc, of course. With that being said, we continue. We joins. We go through the thing. I forgot to add in that in the beginning of this, Bulma did try to shoot Goku, and it just didn't do nothing. And I think that was in the movie. In the anime itself, I'm pretty sure she tried to run him over with the car or something. He destroyed the car, like GG'd her car. It was it was kind of crazy. So you could tell Goku was a little bit different. He was built a tad bit different than what than we're used to. Well, we fast forward later on, we were in they would encounter Oolong, which is a shape shifting pig, as we all know who he ended up becoming later on. And then eventually we would meet Yamcha and Purr, desert bandits. They end up having a fight. Goku and Yamcha end up having a fight, which I believe Yamcha did win. And the reason why he won the fight is because Goku became hungry. He couldn't fight too long. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And Yamcha ended up getting a W there. So that's big dubs for Yamcha and stuff. Eventually, we'll get introduced to the main villain of this arc, if Emperor Pilaf and his gang, Shu, which is a ninja dog, and then Mai, who's just a chick. She's just a random girl. She's just part of the group. And he's trying to collect the Dragon Ball so he can wish for world domination. Of course, he wants to dominate the world, get the Dragon Balls, he can accomplish that. Of course. He did. He did do it. He did do it. Yes, Emperor Pilaf did able to get all 7 Dragon Balls in Summon Shenron. Now, now he's about to make his wish, but Ulan, being who he is, asked for a woman's underwear before Pilaf can get his. The dragon grant the wish, and he disappears. So this is during a time frame where it one wish, and that's all you can have. And then you have to collect the Dragon Balls again. And Ulan got his wish, which crazy work, and that was it. That's pretty much it. Uh, they got trapped in. They got trapped in. No, I didn't say that. They did get trapped in Pilaf's castle. They did escape the castle. Um, they escaped it because Goku transformed into a great ape for the first time under a full moon, which okay, it was definitely awesome to watch. When you watch it back then, it was crazy that happened. Um, and then eventually he goes back to normal, but it was like this is, what I'm saying, it was like, whoa, what's going on here? But overall the first 13 episodes is good to watch through, get a little bit silly and stuff, get the what is this adventure is about to be. The adventures of Goku and Bulma, pretty much. We got to introduce the Dragon Balls and Shenron to showcase that the mystical powers that is in the Dragon Ball Z, in the Dragon Ball universe. And then not only that, but We got to see Yamcha be. This showcased the early stages of Yamcha and how strong he will become throughout the series. Of course, their friendship and stuff starting up. Goku making a bond with everybody, just having this bond with everybody very early in his life, very early in his life. Fun, entertaining, definitely enjoyed it. That's just me though. I think during this time frame, not during this time frame, I wasn't watching. I'm not that old. Oh, I'm not that old. But what's it, 2 or 3 years back, I manga read the entire Dragon Ball up into Dragon Ball Z. 'Cause I didn't need to watch that because I already knew about it. But this is definitely fun, definitely fun. I will say this though, in the first Dragon Ball movie, which is the Curse of the Blood Rubies, we actually got a different version of like the first couple arcs of Dragon Ball, mainly because I don't know why. I never understood why. I think they were just rewriting. I think they had like the Dragon Ball how it came out, which you should watch. And then when they did the movie, I think the movie was for people who didn't watch the series, so they could just watch the movie and be caught up that way too. They got a different story to an extent, but it still hit on everything we need to hit on. The Dragon Balls meeting Bulma and Yamcha, um, showcasing everything that is to showcase when it came to the Dragon Ball universe. So that's still good though. You know what I'm saying? The movie is cool too. The movie is cool too. So, but overall, definitely I guess I could give it a B plus for arc one. B plus for arc one. Like I said, we get introduced to a lot of stuff happening within 13 episodes. We get Goku. We follow his adventures, him and Bulma. We realize Bulma ain't ish, early on with that introduction. So kind of give a different change to a lot of people who probably think Bulma was this whatever y'all think Bulma might have been during that time frame. And in reality, she was really a selfish person that was trying to get wherever she needs to get by using other people to get that. You know what I'm saying? That's the real reality. Um, Lighthearted Goku, of course, that's always great to see. Kid mode, perfect, 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 perfect. Seeing Yamcha in action, always awesome. Olan having his little fun moment. It's just everybody. It's the humble beginnings of the Dragon Ball verse, and I love it. So that's it for me. This is Arc One, the Pilaf saga. The next video will be Act number two, Arc number two, and we'll just keep doing it. We're gonna go through the whole Dragon Ball verse. So we'll go through Dragon Ball. We'll go through Dragon Ball Z. We will do we would do Super and then we'll do GT, or we might do GT, do Super first. Whatever y'all think. Whatever y'all think. If y'all think GT should come before Super, so we can talk about that by itself, we'll do it. If not, we will stick with Super, then go to GT for the side thing, and then Daima. I'll have to actually sit down and watch it, but that will be after everything is done with. Of course, you guys let me know if you guys also want me to review the movies, the Dragon Ball movies. If you want me to do that, let me know down in the comment section. If you don't say anything, I'm not going to do it, people. I'm not going to do it. So hit the like, comment, and subscribe. I will catch y'all on the next one.